Hello and welcome to the Slingshot Channel. This is the original Rambone slingshot. We sold a lot of those and a lot of people have been very happy, but we have been trying to make it even better. First of all, the material. This is actually polyamide. This means that it's fiberglass reinforced and this means that it is very, very strong, almost unbreakable, but it can shatter because there's glass inside. So some people repeatedly hit the fork and it broke off, and that was criticism. So we used a different material called polycarbonate, and that is actually something that remains a little bit soft, so it's not as glassy hard as the original one. It's still super strong and it's absolutely impossible to break it by drawing out, even with the strongest band that you can imagine. And it also, you can see it is more shiny. That's because it's a different material, same mold. Another thing was the band attachment. The original Rambone is meant to be attached for flat bands just with the rubber method, and it's rock solid, as you see. It's a very strong band set. But a lot of people couldn't really handle it. It was too fumbly for them, so we came up with something much nicer. Now the new Rambones have a clip attachment method. You simply take the Allen wrench that is delivered with it, and then you can open the clamp, and then you put your rubber in between. And actually, if you have tubular rubber, you would put them around the screw and then through the top. And then you simply close it, clamping in the rubber very effectively. This has very strong nuts that are molten inside of the material. Don't over tighten though, because there comes a point where the threading will break. It now comes in different colors. There's of course also the black. Here you can also nicely see the tube attachment, very clean. And in white, which I really like, looks a little bit like an iPhone. And we even have a clear version. The clear version is interesting because you can see inside, and you can see these things that look like air bubbles, but that is not air, that's actually a vacuum. And this comes from the molding process, where when the material hardens, it shrinks a little bit, forcing the material to create these little voids in here. And it's not a problem because these vacuoles only appear where the material is thick anyway. So on the weaker parts you don't have them. But I think they add some nice looks to it. You can also see how the nut is sealed inside the material. Of course it looks nice when you take a band that is not too wide, because then nothing will stand over. But even if it does, that doesn't really affect the functionality at all. But you can also fold the rubber, like here. This is exactly the same band set as this one, but this one is folded over, so it doesn't really have any excess poking out, creating a much nicer look. Let's test if it's strong enough for the strongest bands and a 20mm lead ball. Sure is. Tubular rubber is also very fine, and this is actually a practice band set that's very short, so it's done for aiming. So you draw this to the corner of your mouth and then you use the upper fork tip for the aiming. Rambone 2.0, now available in our store. I hope you like it, because that's it for today. Thanks and bye bye.